want to talk about acne today. It's something that I've had since I was probably 13, and it's always been kind of on and off. Like, there's been times where I've had very clear skin, and then there's also times where I have like really terrible skin. Right now, I would say like just like a little bit here and whatnot. Like right now it's like 50-50. Like, it's kind of between like the worst, not the worst, but like bad and good. But today I actually want to talk about one thing that I really like about acne. Now, obviously, it's, like, I really do hate it. I hate seeing it on my face. I take it very seriously, trying to treat it. Like, I use CeraVe twice a day to moisturize, and I have different acne creams and whatnot. Whatever, like the normal stuff. And I try to like wipe my face off when I sweat, like just the normal ways you can try to combat it. But I noticed, like, no matter how much you do, for most people, it never really goes away just from like those methods. And one thing that I noticed when I was 17 is that sugar really started to make me have breakouts. For example, I used to go to Chili's all the time with my friends, and I would get like a Pepsi, and I would get I'd have a bunch of chips and salsa, which the salsa has a lot of sugar. I'd have like a burger and fries, which, carbs turn into sugar, and so I'd be eating pretty unhealthy, I guess. And I noticed that like after going to Chili's, I'd have breakouts the next day. And then I kind of realized, like, I can't eat whatever I want anymore without seeing repercussions. So I actually cut back. I like started trying to eat healthier. I only drink water now. I don't drink any pops because of my acne. That's like the main reason, is that sugar causes me to have breakouts. And I know it is just kind of like American processed food. That's kind of the problem with it, which just kind of sucks, honestly. And another thing that I noticed is that when I'm stressed, it has similar results. Like, I'll have breakouts after, like, a day after I was stressed, or if I was like really nervous, or I had a lot of fear, like just when I was worrying, pretty much, I would have similar breakouts. So it kind of also forces you to be a little bit aware, and it forced me because of how much I care about my face and my self-appearance, and that probably stems down from insecurity in the end. But it forced me to, one, regulate what I'm eating and eat healthier, and also to regulate my emotions and make sure that I don't stress, I guess for unnecessary reasons. Like, obviously you can't really limit stress, but you can, try to combat it by like meditating and just being aware that it isn't good for you, and trying to be happier and have a better mindset. So those are two things that I really was forced to, not forced obviously, but two factors that I had to make changes in my everyday life to limit how much acne I have. And also, acne is kind of a signal now. When I have breakouts, I'm like, oh, what did I eat the day before? What have I, like, I've been stressed recently? What have I been stressed about? So it kind of forces me to look at my routines and my habits, and it kind of forces me to make changes because, I care so much about how I look, which again probably stems from insecurity, which stems from the need to fit in, and, whatever that, that whole emotion box unfolds to. But that's one thing that I kind of have to give some credit to acne for, and like my body's processes, is that it forces me to make different choices in my life that I would say, they're more positive. Eating healthier and reducing your stress and trying to be happy and try to enjoy every moment and be present. Those things are huge. And it's so weird that those factors are related to like chemicals on your face, you know, like it's so weird. But that's all I have to say really about it. Like obviously I do hate acne, but I think that it's kind of a good thing in the same way for me. It's like it's been a good way, and that's why I kind of have like bipolar feelings about acne, I guess, because you know I really wish I didn't have it, but at the same time it does do good things for me, even though I hate it. Like, so I mean, I guess that kind of boils down to there is a silver lining in anything, and you can find positive in anything. And I really do think it's up to you to find the positive in every situation, and focus on the positives and not the negatives. That's a huge one. But anyway, I hope this inspired you, or maybe just made you think at least a little bit about if you're also struggling with acne. Yeah.